toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Duke's offense will get the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Caught near the sidelines, will pick up a few before going out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get to you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Blue Devils will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cardinals offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Brown has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Out of the backfield, he's open. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup up on that play. The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense lining up quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Lacey. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Back to pass, it's Moss. Quickly complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
The Blue Devils will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the 1st half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the 2nd half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Oh, what a play. It's It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. 3 periods in the books, and it would be an understatement to say defense has carried the day. 0-0 as we take a look at the stats. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the fourth quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. Back to throw, it's Moss. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. And finally, we get something on the board, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
And that might be all it takes, fellas. This has been a defensive war and struggle all game long. That field goal in the fourth quarter might be what ends this thing. The newspapers tomorrow are going to say 3-0. How crazy is that?
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try turning it on. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun on third down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete on third down. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Flips it out in the flat. Only a pickup of a yard, and that's just not helping much at this point. At least the clock is stopped. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll run it from the gun. There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He'll set up to throw. Max looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they score first here in overtime.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.